All right, y'all, GMOG Sports TV back with another video. All right, Terrence Crawford making headlines once again. Ever since he won in dominant fashion against Errol Spence July 29th, 2023 in Las Vegas, complete annihilation of Errol Spence. He has been on a media frenzy, a world tour, going on platform after platform, going on Twitter rants, etc. And his latest headline as of today, or at least the last 24 hours, is that ever since Errol Spence invoked the rematch against Terrence Crawford, someone from Terrence Crawford's camp, a reliable source from Terrence Crawford's camp, indicated that the rematch must happen at 147 pounds. And so we all know, if you follow boxing, we all know that both Errol Spence, or at least Errol Spence on his side, and I would definitely say Terrence Crawford on his side, they no longer want to campaign at 147. They want to campaign at 154. And because Terrence Crawford knows that Errol Spence has an extremely hard time to go down at 147, he did that on purpose to get out of the rematch. And you can call it what you want. You can call it a screwed business tactics. You can call it whatever you want to call it. The point is that, Terrence Crawford has every right to do that. He can pick the weight. He can pick whatever weight he wants during the rematch. The loser can invoke the rematch, right? And the winner can choose the weight. So whether it be 147, 154, 160, whatever the case may be, Terrence Crawford has that right to choose the weight. And so because he did that on purpose, that's a tactic he wanted to use so that he can throw off Errol Spence, because Errol Spence has an extremely hard time to make that weight. It's pretty much damn near life-threatening. Kind of like Virgil Ortiz, who no longer campaigns at 147 because he was been struggling to make the weight for years. And now he's at 154. So same thing with Errol Spence. He can't make that weight 147. He has to go to 154. And so again, Terrence Crawford did that on purpose to make sure that, hey, I know you're struggling at 147. We'll rematch in 147, take it or leave it. And hey, I'm gonna go on to bigger and better things like fighting Canelo. And that's another thing. With Terrence Crawford, he's banking on Canelo. He even picked Canelo to win against Jermell Charlo. So he wants that cash out fight. He wants to cash out. And the man is 36 years old. I would say rightfully so. But at the same time, there's no guarantee that you will fight Canelo. There's no guarantee in that. You know what I'm saying? To me, I'd rather see Canelo fight Benavidez. I'd rather see him rematch Bivol. That's just me. I'd rather see him fight those two guys, than fighting a smaller man, moving up in weight. And as far as money and, generating money and generating revenue for a fight, compared to those other guys, I would say Terrence Crawford doesn't exceed either Benavidez or Bivol in terms of money generating, because Canelo can fight a fucking fork and still have at least between 300 to 400,000 pay-per-view buys, meaning that he can carry a fight with his name alone. Now, if he has a name or a mid-tier guy, we're looking at upwards of 700,000 buys or more. And he's been doing that consistently. So the proof is in the pudding. Canelo is a cash cow. Canelo generates money. Canelo is loved by the sanctioning bodies. They will make concessions for him because of who he is. He has a fan base. He has a country behind him. He has all those things that's working for him in his favor. So again, that's the reason why these fighters, they want the Canelo sweepstakes. They know that fighting him will give them the luxury of getting their highest career payday, and they can ride off to the sunset after fighting Canelo, right? So again, like I say, I as far as what Terrence Crawford is doing against Errol Spence, he has every right to do it. Do I agree with what he's doing? Absolutely not. Because Errol Spence made a lot of concessions for you to make this fight happen, and then you turn around and be like, "Hey, fuck that, man. Hey, you fight me at this weight class or not, because I know you're struggling at 147. You're gonna fight me at this weight class or not." You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Errol Spence had made so many concessions for you to make the fight happen, and yet you turn around and do him like that. But hey, that's the part of negotiating. That's a part of business, and all of that stuff that you guys are talking about in terms of what's fair, what's not fair. It's just irrelevant. It's boxing. It's the fight business. You know what I'm saying? And so you either take it or leave it, and that's how it is. So those are my thoughts on that, family. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with what Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is doing, specifically Terrence Crawford, letting Errol Spence know that he should fight him at 147 or not? Leave your comments down below. Until next time, family. Signing out. Peace.